graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on barrel. Out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome on into another edition of Major League Baseball Play-by-Play with JJ. My name is Jason Joseph. Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic Sunday afternoon. Today is Sunday, July 26th, and we got the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Tampa Bay Rays this afternoon. The pitching matchup for today is Parker Messick versus Drew Rasmussen, and that is going to be the matchup for today. The Tampa Bay Rays are 61-43. Meanwhile, the Cleveland Guardians, they are 54-52. If we just take a look at how the series has gone so far, the Guardians have lost the first two games of the series. They are currently on a 4-game losing streak, and the Tampa Bay Rays are hoping to try to sweep them. The Rays actually shut out Cleveland yesterday by a final score of 3-0. Nick Martinez was absolutely fantastic on the bump yesterday, and he went 6 innings, allowed 4 hits, no runs, no walks, and he also struck out 5 Guardians as well. Tanner Bibby honestly did not do too bad at all whatsoever. As a matter of fact, this game was scoreless going on into the bottom of the 5th inning, and he just gave up 2 runs on a double by Caminero and a sac fly by Cedric Mullins, and then, of course, another run was scored in the bottom of the 6th on Hunter Feduccia sacrifice bunt over to first. So, but yeah, all right, so we'll see what is left in the gas tank in this game for the Cleveland Guardians as we take a look and see how things do shape up today. So let me know what your final score predictions are down below. Who do you guys got winning this game? I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love to hear from you guys. Who do you guys have winning this game? Again, Parker Messick is on the bump, and he is facing Drew Rasmussen. That is the matchup for today. I would like to hear what you guys have to say about that down below. We'll get on into the starting lineups. We'll do that right now. So this is what the starting lineup looks like. Sorry that it's not up and running. We'll do that right now. So for the Cleveland Guardians, they will have this. It'll be Stephen Kwan, who is batting on the right, who is batting leadoff for the Cleveland Guardians. And then you got Jose Ramirez batting in the 2 spot. He is playing over at third base. Let me also try to get this up. Let me see if this works. Nope, it does not. All right, so it's Ramirez batting second. DeLauder is batting third. Rocchio fourth. Bazana fifth. Martinez sixth. Manzardo 7th. Hedges 8th. And Halpin batting in the 9th spot. And for the Tampa Bay Rays, they will have Yandy Diaz. Yandy Diaz will be batting in the leadoff spot. And then it'll be Ryan Valade at first base. Junior Caminero at third. Johnny DeLuca playing out in right field, batting 4th. Chandler Simpson is 5th. Ben Williamson is 6th. Cedric Mullins 7th. And Nick Fortes 8th. And Richie Palacios batting in the 9th spot. All right, so let's get started. Let's talk baseball, and let's get the show up and ready to go. All right, so Stephen Kwan is going to be batting leadoff for the Cleveland Guardians as he steps on into the batter's box. And we are good to go right now. So Kwan in the box takes ball 1. Drew Rasmussen is on the bump. The first pitch is outside. Rasmussen does have an 8-5 record. Also a 3.28 ERA as well. And 103 strikeouts along with a .98 whip. The 1-0 pitch, that's in there for a strike. The 3D is going to be a little bit behind, so I do apologize about that. 1 ball, 1 strike. Actually might be a little bit ahead. We'll see. The 1-1 pitch to Stephen Kwan, and he lines one out over towards deep right field, and that ball's going to go over the head of Johnny DeLuca. Kwan's going to head on over to second base, and he gets on with a stand-up double for Cleveland. And the leadoff man is aboard. It is. It's a little bit ahead. George! Here is Jose Ramirez batting second. Ramirez with an OPS of 750. Looks at strike 1 down the hatch. Alex, what's going on, Alex? How you doing? Thanks for tuning on in over on TikTok. The ball is 1 strike to Jose Ramirez, a .239 average and 10 home runs during the 2026 season so far. The 0-1, and it's up high for a ball. Final score predictions, let us know down below. Benzino says 5-3 is my final score prediction. Brian says 7-5. Surprise, some people in the chat think the Guardians are going to pull the upset and avoid the sweep. The 1-1 pitch, and Ramirez pops one up out over towards shallow left field, and on the run to make the grab for out number 1 is Simpson. Oh, he's so bad, got to cover other teams. I don't blame you. Oh, they play at 7 o'clock tonight. We'll be on for that. So, what's up, Philly Sports on Top? How you guys doing? Brian, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Yes. 1 out, top of the first. And Louder takes ball 1 as that pitch is high. 1 ball, no strikes. I wanted to also come on here, too, because I figured that this could be more of a chill stream, and we can talk about LeBron. We can catch up on things, you know? 1-0 pitch, and that's up high and away for ball 2. Who do you think is going to win? I got the Guardians winning this game. I do. I have the Guardians avoiding a sweep and ending the Tampa Bay Rays winning streak. And also ending the Guardians' 4-game losing streak. The 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss. That makes it 2 balls and 1 strike. The Tampa Bay Rays have won 5 of their last 6 games. They're coming off of a series win against the Toronto Blue Jays. And they also have now won the series against Cleveland. The 2-1, fouled away. The 3D might be a little bit ahead. There's nothing I can do about that. This game is currently on Peacock, so I apologize. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Chase DeLauder. 10 pitches for Drew. The 2-2 pitch, and that's fouled back towards the screen. When I'm a president someday, I'm definitely going to make sure I give JJ a massive shout out since his charge was annoying at first, but as time went on, I liked it more and more. See, that's what happens, man. It's like the Philly City Connect jerseys. You don't like them at first, then you get used to them, and you're like, you know, it's not so bad after all. What's up, buddy? 3 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the first, 1 out, a runner over at second. It's always good to see you, man. The 3-2 pitch, and a swing and a miss on a high fastball at 96 miles per hour. Rasmussen gets a strikeout, and there's 2 away. So far, we're at 10 likes. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Bring on LeBron. Bring on Jaylen Brown. Unbelievably good. Let's go 76ers. We love it. 2 outs, top of the first. Brian Rocchio is up, and he swings and misses at the cutter. That was an excellent pitch by Drew Rasmussen, who, by the way, Drew, in his last game, pitched against the Blue Jays. He went 5 innings. He gave up 2 earned runs, 7 hits, 5 strikeouts in the game, and 1 walk. Ended up getting his 8th win of the season. Here's the 0-1, and that's in there for strike 2. If you're tuning on in over on TikTok, welcome aboard. 0-0 first inning. Oh, you got Nerfy. No runs first inning. Marco, what's going on, man? How you doing? The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and back-to-back strikeouts for Drew Rasmussen. Time for us to go to the bottom of the first. A leadoff double by Stephen Kwan. He's stranded over at second. And Tampa Bay will have their crew come up in the bottom of the first. We'll see. Cheers! L'chaim! Good afternoon. Let's go, Tampa. Yes, sir! Alta Gracia Mello. I hope I said that correctly. Thank you so much for tapping on in with us. We appreciate you. Yes, we do. I don't know why I can't pop out my chats on TikTok. That's a little bit odd. I don't know. Am I signed in? I am signed in, right? I should be signed in. That's a little bit odd. But I want to be able to display your chats on TikTok. I really do, but I obviously can't do it. All right, so let's go over the starting lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays, shall we? Okay, so this is what it looks like. We'll go back to this screen really quickly as we go to the bottom of the first inning. So Yandy Diaz will be batting in the leadoff spot. It'll be Diaz, and then you got Ryan Vilade, Junior Caminero, Johnny DeLuca, Chandler Simpson, Ben Williamson, Cedric Mullins, Nick Fortes, and Richie Palacios, all in the starting lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And the guy that they're going to be facing, that is Parker Messick. Messick, his numbers this year are as follows. An 8-5 record, a 2.68 ERA, which is 11th best in all of baseball. 116 strikeouts, a 1.05 whip to go along with that. And 117 2/3 of an inning. So he will face the leadoff man, Diaz, to start off at the bottom of the first. And the first pitch is off the plate for ball one. Nice. Carlos, Ryan. Oh, man. Jack is also here. Two Mundos Hermanos. Thank you so much for tapping on in on TikTok. 1-0 pitch. Foul ball. And we'll do it again. 1 ball, 1 strike. JJ, how's your day and weekend going? Mine's been pretty good. I'm always happy to be on here. The weekend and the day have been A+ so far. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled back towards the screen. We'll do it again. I was around for Moses Malone, 4.44, but ended 4.45. Man, it's wild. The 1-2 pitch, and it's fouled back again. Messick threw a changeup there. The count is 1-2. 1,001 hits for Yandy Diaz. That is 4th most in Rays franchise history. The 1-2 delivery, and a cult strike 3 at the knees. So Messick does record the first out via strikeout. Diaz has to go sit down back in the dugouts. Just a regular fastball in the outside corner. Diaz was not anticipating that. And he goes down looking. That'll bring up the next batter, which is Ryan Vilade. And the first pitch is skied foul. Back towards the screen. If you're a Rays fan, drop a 1 in the chat. If you're a Guardians fan, drop a 2 in the chat. The pitch. It's up high for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Marco says, I need Nerfy. No runs first inning. The 1-1 pitch. Down and inside for ball 2. Severed 1. How are you, my friend? Very good to see you. If you're rooting for the Rays, drop a 1. If you're rooting for Cleveland, drop a 2. The 2-1 pitch popped up over towards the first base side in foul territory. First baseman is there, and he'll make a catch by the bullpen. It was a really good play. Had to run towards his left, and then he had to backpedal. And so, over at first base, Kyle Manzardo records the outs. The defense today for Cleveland. Austin Hedges is the catcher. Parker Messick is on the bump. And then over at first, it's Kyle Manzardo. At second, it's Travis Bazzana. At third base, it's Jose Ramirez. And at shortstop, it's Brian Rocchio. The pitch to Caminero, and that's taken down and away for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery, fouled away. I got a 2. I'm rooting for Cleveland. Nice. Benzanino says 2. Is that because LeBron James is from Akron, Ohio? Is that why we're doing this? T-Edit says, I got a 1. I'm rooting for Tampa Bay. J-Bo says, I got a 2. Brian says, I'm at a 3. I'm a Philly freak. The 1-1 pitch popped up and skied out over towards shallow center field. And on the run to make the grab is Halpin for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Parker Messick and the Cleveland Guardians. And we go to the top of the second. The rest of the lineup today defensively for Cleveland. You got Manzardo at first. You got Bazzana at second. Rocchio at short. And Ramirez over at third. And in the outfield, from left to right, it's Kwan. And then it's Halpin and Martinez. And that is what the defense looks like for Cleveland. All right, where are we tapping on in from? Down below, let us know. Where are we tuning on in from today? Mundos, thank you so much, buddy, for the follow. All 2s, enjoy the ride. We never out of it. It ain't over, so the season is over. Cleveland forever. JG says I'm at a 1. Benzino says I'm at a 2. Let's go. Let's go. San Diego in the chat. Port St. Lucie, Florida. Yes, sir. Haddonfield, New Jersey. T-Edits is here. What's up, T-Edits? Brian tapping on in from Nevada as always. White Plains, New York. Yeah! Callie says, I want to see an offensive game today. I want some home runs. The Phillies aren't going to provide any home runs. I want to see some home runs in this game. I think I just put words in your mouth. But that's okay. Maybe they will actually hit tonight. We'll see. Let's go, says JG. The vibes are high. Fuegos down below. Time for us to go to the second inning, by the way. Thank you so much. Whoever did just subscribe to the channel, thank you very, very much. The pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards left field. Simpson tracks it down towards his right, and will make the grab. Travis Bazzana is retired on 1 pitch. I think they actually missed the first pitch. It was taken down for a ball, it looked like. And Junior Caminero is coming. Why does it say that Caminero's batting? It's not. It's not Junior Caminero. Plays for the Rays. What are you talking about, ESPN? The pitch. That's inside for a ball. This is Angel Martinez. Do not be afraid to correct me if I mispronounce a name. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. And that is called ball 2. Looked like it was a strike. Tyler Jones is the home plate umpire. Clint Vondrak is at first. Adam Hamari is at second. And Todd Tishner is at third. The 2-0 delivery, swing and a miss. And it's 2 balls, 1 strike. JS is now tuning on in over on TikTok. How you doing? What's up, JS? Good to see you, buddy. There's those Fuegos. Yes, sir. 2 balls, 1 strike. Martinez in the box. Rasmussen on the bump. Gets set, kicks, and deals. And a grounder, it's fouled towards the first base side. Did not get to mention what the defense looks like for Tampa Bay. And we'll do that next. Ryan Valade is at first. And then you got Richie Palacios at second. At third, it's Junior Caminero. And at short, it's Ben Williamson. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. and Rasmussen gets himself another strikeout. Drop 3 chairs in the chat for Drew Rasmussen. 3 sit-him downs. All right. In the outfield for Tampa Bay, from left field to right field, it's Chandler Simpson, Cedric Mullins, and Johnny DeLuca. The catcher is Nick Fortes, and the pitcher is Drew Rasmussen. The ball is 1 strike to Kyle Manzardo. He looked at a pitch that's in there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Manzardo's OPS is at 660. And the 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. The fastball looked a little bit high there, but it's 0-2. JJ, we got the Phillies tonight. Absolutely we do. Absolutely we do. And we'll be on. We'll start the stream at 6:30. We'll be on at 7 o'clock. First pitch is at 7:20. The 0-2. And it's up high and away for a ball. We mainly cover the Phillies on this channel, but we also like to do some other baseball games as well. We sprinkle some stuff in when it comes to covering Major League Baseball. The 1-2 delivery, swing and a miss. Rasmussen is on fire so far. Bottom of the second, here we come. No score out at Tropicana Field. The Tampa Bay Rays will have DeLuca, Simpson, and Williamson up to bat next for the Rays. Who else are we tapping on in from today? Let us know. Let's go. All right. And now all of a sudden the soundboard's not working. What's going on? What the heck? The soundboard ain't working. No, it's not. You guys hear me? Yeah, okay. We're at 39. Speakers, Roadcaster. What's going on? That's weird. All right. Well, it is what it is. Where else are we tuning on in from? I would like to hear where you guys are tapping on in from. We got Sanchez tonight. Yes, sir. We got LeBron James. Yes, we did. LeBron James got us, and we got LeBron. I'm picking the Rays today because they have the best home record this season, says Callie. Yes, they indeed do have the best home record this season. All right, I'll try to see what's going on with the soundboard. The Dominican Republic, Jose is here. Yes way, Jose. Good to see you, buddy. Sixers did get LeBron. I'm so excited. I still cannot believe, chat, that the Philadelphia 76ers, in the span of just a couple of months, got Dean Wade, Anthony Simons, Ariel Hockbordy, and Jaylen Brown and LeBron James. With what Mike Gansey has done, Daryl Morey could have never done that. It's crazy. The pitch, fly ball hit out over towards center field, and that ball's caught in front of the warning track for out number 1 to start off the bottom of the second. So 1 out, and DeLuca is retired. Which means that Simpson is up next. And we got 10 people tapping on in on TikTok. Let's go! Pitch. That's in there for a strike at 93 miles per hour. South Jersey corn and tomatoes. It is corn season. Absolutely it is. The pitch. And the 0-1 is in there for strike 2 at the knees. Parker Messick with 15 pitches so far. We're in the bottom of the second. There's no score out in Tampa Bay. The 0-2 delivery, and a tie for a ball. Fresno, California says, get dough okay. I like that name. Oh, good. I see. The 1-2 delivery, fouled away. I wish that YouTube would just go back to the actual channel names rather than the usernames. I think that It's like so confusing because you don't know where there's a space. And as a creator and as somebody that's on here, it's like, am I pronouncing your name correctly? There's less of a chance of that happening, of those mistakes when there's the channel names. The pitch is grounded over towards first, and it's picked up, and tagging the bag for out number 2 is Kyle Manzardo. So Manzardo picked it up. I was like, I got it. No harm, no done. The pitch. And that's in there for a strike. Tony on TikTok says, Doke, what is your score prediction for today? Are you talking to Ghetto or are you talking to me? The 0-1, grounded over towards the pitcher, and the throw over to first is in plenty of time for out number 3. We're going to go to the top of the 3rd inning, and we are scoreless out in Tampa Bay. I agree, it's annoying. It is. It is annoying. It is. But you know what's not annoying? Seeing you guys on here. That is never annoying. There's never a dull moment talking to my Philly freaks, my baseball freaks, and my sports freaks. There's never a dull moment at all whatsoever. I'm talking to you. Tony says I'm talking to you. All right. My final score prediction for today's game, I got 5-3 Cleveland. That is my final score prediction. That is my final score prediction. Yes, it is. I got Parker Messick being a winner. I do. And I got to fix my soundboard. All right, I'll be right back. Let me try to see if I can fix this up within the span of a couple of minutes. I will see you very, very soon. Don't go anywhere. I don't know why I muted it, but it did. JJ, if you started your professional baseball career, what college would you commit to? If I were to go to a college and I were to play baseball at a high level, it would be LSU. It would be. It would be LSU. If it wasn't supposed to be something that is in the state of Pennsylvania, because obviously I would like to stay close to home, but if I was like a top-tier recruit, oh, I'm going to LSU, baby. I'm going to Aaron Nola's college. I said it. I said it. I am going to Aaron Nola's college. That's a great question, though. The pitch popped up, hit out over towards shallow right field. The catch is made by DeLuca, and there's one out. Austin Hedges is retired. I'd commit to UCLA. My username looks like it's Callie May, but my name is Callie Joy. I love that name. That's such a cool name. Yeah, one out to top of the 3rd. Scammers are annoying. Spammers are annoying, but the fun part is about them is trolling them. It is awesome. I just did, says JG. The pitch. It's in there for a strike. I just like, again, being able to talk to the creator and just having a good conversation with people in my chat. It makes my day. Radio and TV don't do that. They just don't. It's a different medium. And I enjoy them, but that's the really big part that I enjoy about this. Gregory, thank you so much for the follow over on TikTok. The 0-1 fouled away. It's no balls and 2 strikes. One out to top of the 3rd. Halpin in the batter's box, left-handed hitter. And the 0-2 is down in the dirt for a ball. Halpin is just hitting a .193, 2 home runs, and 5 RBIs as well. And the next pitch got him, and he'll be over at first base. That's crazy. So Stephen Kwan is up to bat. He is up next. One out, top of the 3rd. The toss back over to first. The throw is not in time. Who you got for this game? I got Cleveland. I got Cleveland winning this game. I got the final score prediction being 5-3. Don't take my word for it, though. That's just my prediction. The pitch. It's up high for a ball. Oh, well, JJ said it was going to be 5-3 Cleveland. I took 5-3 Cleveland as my final score because of you, JJ. It's all your fault. No, that's just my prediction. Don't come blaming me. The 1-0 pitch. It's up high for ball 2. I really like the roof at the Rays Stadium. It looks awesome. We got to raise that roof today. Got to raise that roof. Actually, maybe not there because the weather is really hot. The 2-0 pitch. And that's in there for a strike. We'll raise it, though, here. We will. Arizona's playing against the Nationals today. We got this for sure, says Thomes. Is that how you say that? Correct me if I'm wrong. Thomes Hittater. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch. It's up high for ball 3. The throw to second base. That's wide. The second baseman caught it, but Halpin is at second base. A stolen bag for Petty Halpin, and he is now in scoring position. What type of a throw was that by Fortes? Looked like he threw a curveball over to second base. The Real Hollywood. GG's, thank you so much, buddy. 2-1 pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards the left field corner. Slicing foul. Simpson can't catch it. And it's 2-2. The Guardians are 5th. They're actually 4th in stolen bases this season. Sean says, we about to sweep y'all. We'll see. Good luck against Christopher Sanchez tonight. You might be able to hold down our offense because our offense has not been able to score. But Sanchez is not an easy one. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out to top of the 3rd. And the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards the left field corner again. Simpson in foul territory has room. And he makes the grab. And there's 2 away. The 3 Real Hollywood. Thank you again for the GGs. Appreciate you, buddy. Here comes Jose Ramirez to the plate. First pitch to Jose. Ball 1 up high. It was a sinker. The Guardians are 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position so far. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled off towards the right side. I need Cleveland to win with less than 7 total runs in this game. What were the odds for that? If you don't mind me asking. Lieutenant, thank you very much for the sub over on YouTube. I heard your bullpen is bad. Yeah, don't even get me started. Besides the Durantula, looks like it's a AAA team. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. The fastball was down the middle. And Ramirez was tardy. It was right there. He actually swung right underneath it. And was a little bit late. The 1-2 delivery to Ramirez. Downstairs and outside for ball 2. So Drew Rasmussen is pitching for Tampa Bay. He's 30 years old. He's from Washington State. Looking for his 9th win of the season. The 2-2 delivery. And that's a pie for ball 3. Who do you have on this game, brother? I got the Cleveland Guardians winning 5-3. That's it. 5-3. Victor, thank you so much for liking the live. 3-2 pitch. Yes, when did he go? Yes, he did. And Ramirez shakes his head and goes back to the dugout in disbelief. And we go to the bottom of the 3rd. No score out at Tropicana Field. Boy, oh boy. What a game so far. The Guardians offense. The Guardians offense is looking like the Phillies offense. Crazy. Oh, boy. Folks, if you're just tuning on in for the very first time, who am I? Who am I? What are you doing on my screen? My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We go on for Phillies games, but we also like to do other Major League Baseball games, too. We've been posting a lot on TikTok. We've been posting a lot on YouTube Shorts, and, of course, on Instagram as well, and on Facebook. We're on Facebook now, too. Make sure that you guys like the live stream, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if you're tuning on in over on YouTube. If you're on Twitch or TikTok, come follow me. And, yeah, make sure that you guys tune on in to our live streams every day. The Phillies played the Yankees tonight at 7:20. We'll be back on for that. Hopefully, we'll get a decent crowd over on TikTok and, of course, on YouTube as well. But I appreciate you guys for being on here. A little bit about me. I've been in the broadcasting game, or I was in the broadcasting game for a bit. I was actually really fortunate. I got to call minor league baseball games and G League basketball games for the Bluecoats, who are the affiliate of the Philadelphia 76ers, and for the Wilmington Blue Rocks, who are the high A affiliate of the Washington Nationals. But I've been on YouTube for the last 3.5 years, and it's been so much fun. I get such a kick out of doing games on here because I'm able to interact with you guys. This is something that broadcast television and even radio, they can't provide this. And I think that what we've done on here has just been super cool, and we're not going to stop. We are not going to stop at all whatsoever. Speaking of stop, well, we got to stop and get back to the game as the first pitch is flied out over towards shallow left field. The catch is made. There's out number one. And one gone in the bottom of the third inning. The guy that was up to bat, that was Cedric Mullins. So Mullins pops out over towards short. One out, bottom of the third. Fortes looks at strike one on the inside corner at 94 miles per hour. Parker Messick with just 22 pitches. It's been really good so far. 23 pitches now as the 0-1 is in there for strike two. Parker's 25 years old. He's 6 feet tall, 225 pounds. He's from Plant City, Florida. He's been in the league since 2025. No balls, 2 strikes, and the 0-2 delivery. Fouled back towards the screen. Are we still talking about where we would commit to? No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch, and it's a breaking ball in the dirt for a ball. Should I send it on the Rays today, man? Guardians are pretty cold, but both of these pitchers are solid. Like I said, don't take my word for it. I just got the Guardians. The 1-2 pitch. This ball is sliced out towards right center field, and not being able to make the diving catch is helping. It bounces off his glove. It gets by him. Here's the throw to second by the right fielder. It's not in time, and it's also a little bit off the line as well. Halpin thought that he could get to that baseball as it was slicing out towards right center field. He tried to make a diving catch, and it just bounced off the tip of his glove. It may have taken a bounce first. Let's look at the replay here. And nope, it just bounced off of the tip of the iceberg. And so the right fielder went to go back him up, and he at least made a stop. But it's a 1-out double for Tampa Bay. Here comes Palacios, and the first pitch is grounded over towards second. This will get the runner from second over to third. The throw to first, though, is in plenty of time to get the batter, Palacios, retired. 2 away, bottom of the third. Richie Palacios just grounded out to second. And here comes Yandy Diaz. Messick kicks, deals, and it's a called strike. That's cool. I hope you made a lot of money from calling games like professional sports commentators, JJ. Thank you, man. It's not about the money. It's all about the passion. That's really what it comes down to. When you're in the entertainment business, that's what it really comes down to. You gotta love it. The 0-1 is up high for a ball. The 1-1 delivery. It's up high for ball 2. You gotta be in it to win. And that's what we're doing. David, thank you so much for sharing the live on TikTok. The 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. The fastball was right down the pike. Hey, JJ, when was the last time your score predictions were correct? Last year. Last year. Yes. I have been so off the nose, but I still go with my gut. I do. My gut has lied to me 5,000 times. I still go with it. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Hey, JJ, what's your worst Phillies memory? That's pleasant. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Line drive, and it's cut over at first base by Manzardo. He takes away a base hit from Yandy Diaz. The inning is over. The side is retired, and we go to the 4th inning with no score. All right. My worst Philadelphia Phillies memory. My worst memory? I don't know, man. There's been some bad memories. I don't really want to go through all my bad memories of Philadelphia Phillies baseball. But gosh, man, now we're lighting a spark under JJ. What was my worst Phillies memory? My worst Phillies memory? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. As a kid, it was when Dan Uggla hit a walk-off grand slam. I was crying. Yes, I was. I was crying. I was very upset when Dan Uggla came up to the plate for the Miami Marlins, and he hit a walk-off grand slam, and I was like, please, Mitch Williams, make me feel better. I know that that sounds ironic, but Mitch Williams, I knew him at the time as a commentator. I didn't know him as a former pitcher who blew it in Game 6. But obviously, I looked up to him, and I was like, I actually thought that he was a good commentator. I really did. I really liked what Mitch Williams had to say. But obviously, yeah, not a good look. I hear you. Yeah, I would say that was my worst memory as a kid. You know it's good, JJ. What's going on, buddy? How you doing, Rising Rhino? Is it me or does Yandy have a walk? Does Yandy have a walk in the game? BBL? Does that stand for a walk? I'm still trying to get used to betting terms, so educate me. I would say Orion Kirk rings. Yeah, you know what, man? That goes down as number 1. That goes down as number 1. How can it not go down as number 1? You're absolutely right. I tried to erase it from my memory, and you know what? You're right. You're totally right. The pitch. Check swing, did he go? They say yes, he did. That's Chase DeLauder, who's up to bat. Struck out in the first. He's 0 for 1. 283 average, 11 home runs, and 50 RBIs for Chase. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Drew got 7 strikeouts is nuts. First, I thought you said Drew got 7 strikeouts in the nuts, and I was going to say, how did that work? At that point, it's a KO. It's not just a K. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. It's up high and away for a ball. This has basically been a pitcher's duel since the start, and I love it. That's good, because I know some people that get really annoyed with pitching duels, and they'll throw tantrums on here. The 1-2. That's a foul ball. Top of the 4th. No score out at Tropicana Field. 1 hit for each team. Stephen Kwan led off the ballgame with a double. And Nick Fortes got on with a double in the bottom of the 3rd. 2 balls, 2 strikes. V-Man says, I love the NL East fans rooting for the Yankees. I mean, basically, the Philadelphia Phillies, I have to admit, New York Minute Sports was correct. Go follow him, by the way. He does a really good job on his Yankees post-game shows. He did say that the Philadelphia Phillies are the New York Yankees of baseball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Up high for ball 4. And he gets on. Chase to Louder, and he's over at first base. We are 26 subscribers away from 11,700 on YouTube. Charge! Oh, man. How many runs do you think the Phillies will put up against the Yankees? I think it's going to be 6-3 Phillies. I wish I was in the same boat as you, my friend. The pitch, swing and a miss to Brian Rocchio. Rocchio went after an off-speed pitch there. I'm going to say that they get 4. 4 tonight. I'm going to go 4-2 Phillies. I will. I do think that they'll win. Sanchez will be great. But 4 runs, I even think that might be a lot. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball diving stop by the first baseman. And he'll just take it over towards the bag for out number 1. Ryan Vilade made an excellent diving stop. That ball was bulleted towards his left side. What goes into your score prediction? What goes into my final score prediction? Feel. The pitch. That's in there for a strike. Feel for how the teams are doing. A little bit of eye test. Some numbers. But just gut. That's all it is. And my gut has lied to me 106 times this year. The pitch. It's in there for a strike. The closest that I got to for a final score prediction was like 4-3. And I forget who it was. But it was a 4-2 game. And then they tied it. And I was like, really? You had to tie it there? The 1-1 pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards deep right field. That ball slicing foul, and it goes out of play. Travis Bazana just got a bit out in front of that pitch. OMD says it's going to be a low-scoring game. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bazana versus Rasmussen. Runner at second, the 1-2 delivery. And that ball is high for ball 2. Oh, man. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. And a pop-up hit out over towards shallow right field. DeLuca says, no harm, no done. I got it. And there's out number 2. JJ, you need to study the run pattern for home and away for both teams. Map it out on the coordinate plane, and you can extrapolate the graph and nail the score. That's right. It's just math, JJ. It's just math. Forget about probabilities. Forget about permutations and combinations. Forget about all of that. The pitch, swing and a miss. Use the coordinate plane. The balls, 1 strike to Angel Martinez. 1 strike to Angel Martinez. The 0-1 pitch inside. The sinker was at 95. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. No score out in Tampa Bay. The Guardians and the Rays have donuts on the board. 1 ball, 1 strike to Martinez. The pitch, grounded over towards the right side. Second baseman has it. Underhanded throw to first is in plenty of time. And the inning is over. The side is retired. We played 3.5 and go to the bottom of the 4th. A quick one so far out in Tampa Bay. Vilade, Caminero, and DeLuca are up next for the Rays as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Tampa Bay, by the way, did put up 11 runs in the first game. 11-3 was the final score. McClanahan got the win. Cantillo got the loss. And Roycroft ended up getting the save, technically speaking. Roycroft ended up going 3 innings And when he was in, it was a save situation. Pretty cool. Valade and Palacios homered in that game for Tampa Bay. Austin Hedges also homered for Cleveland as well. We mentioned that the Rays yesterday won 3-0. There were no long balls in that game. The guy that pitched, though, was Nick Martinez. He threw 84 pitches, 60 of them were strikes, and he struck out 5 batters in a total of 6 innings. Yes, he did. I like donuts, says Pure Adrenaline Sports. I'm sure you do. Just not on your cars. Hey, JJ, this game is showing me it's hard to get runs sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. As a matter of fact, sometimes getting a run is like pulling teeth. It's like when you have a kid and you're trying to feed the kid and you're trying to encourage them to open wide and open up their mouth and they just don't want to eat. You know? That's how the Phillies are. The Phillies are a baby right now. And when you try to force runs down their throat, they're like, nope, don't want to eat that. Don't want to eat that at all. The pitch. And that is outside for a ball. Ryan Valade, 0 for 1, fouled out in the first. The 1-0 pitch to Valade. And it's in there for strike 1. One ball, one strike. Messick on the bump. Gets set and delivers. Swing and a miss. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. JJ, can I make you a question? Absolutely not. You can't ask any questions. That's illegal, or else you're getting timed out. Of course you can ask me a question. Fire away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 delivery. It's outside for ball 2. How you got? Oh, who you got winning? I got Cleveland winning. My final score is 5-3. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Look at all this engagement on TikTok. Christopher Sanchez at home is nice today. Yes, he is. Absolutely, he is. Just got to get runs, though, man. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Parker Messick with another strikeout. That's his second one of the ball game. Smash that thumbs up button, baby, Lieutenant. 311 is here. What's up, Lieutenant? How you doing? Nice. Well, then I'll take a Boston cream. Oh, man. The pitch. And that is outside for a ball. Junior Caminero is up to bat. The 1-0 pitch. And a called strike on the outside edge for strike 1. Phillies could use ghost runners somehow. The funny part is that, Troy, they would go ghost with the ghost runners. You can't even call it Ghostbusters. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'm on one today. I don't know what it is. I slept very well last night. Maybe I slept too well. The 1-1 pitch. And that's outside for ball 2. Lieutenant says, good, brother. How are you? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Life is amazing. The 2-1. Fouled off. We'll do it again. The Tickler's in the house. What's up, my friend? How you doing? The Tickler. The 2-2 pitch. Down for ball 3. Where do you guys come up with these names, man? Where do you guys come up with these names, bro? That's so bad. It's it's good, but like it's just wild. 3-2 pitch and a foul ball. The 3-2 delivery. Fouled off. We'll do it again. That was funny. I try. The 3-2 pitch. Grounded over to third. Ramirez cuts off the shortstop. The throw to first base. It was high, but Manzardo leaped up to catch it, tagged the bag, and Junior Caminero is retired again. Well, Ramirez threw it over the head of Manzardo, and he jumped up. He caught it, and then got his right foot back onto the bag. That was his left foot, actually. That was even more impressive. The pitch to DeLuca. Line drive out to left field, and it's caught by Stephen Kwan on a rope. We go to the fifth inning. It's a quick one so far out in Tampa Bay. No runs, one hit for each team so far. Kulo is here in the house. Where are we tapping on in from? Let us know down below. And I will ring the bell for you. Where are we tuning on in from today, my friends? My Philly freaks, my baseball freaks, my sports freaks. Fist pumps to everybody. Let's go. Cheers. L'chaim. Yes, sir. What's up, Jacob? Thanks so much for tuning on in over on the talk. Yeah. Oh, man. Messaged JJ last night, and he ignored me, making 2 Boston creams and a jelly donut. I fell asleep. I was out like a light, as Drake would say. Pine Hawk is back. What's going on, buddy? I'm in the Jersey Shore with Snooki. JJ's in Tampa Bay is putting up a fraud show. I don't know. Parker Messick is a good pitcher. 4 games in a row they won. So I can't call them frauds for that. But, again, I'm an outsider, in a sense, just looking on in. I haven't really been following the Rays during their 4-game winning streak. Who else do we have on here? We got Jersey Shore in the house. I see you, Jersey Shore. Anybody else? Anybody else? Yeah. All right, here we go. Birdsboro, Pennsylvania, says Troy. Yeah. All right, 25 more subscribers on YouTube for us to get to 11,700. Here comes the pitch. And a called strike on the upper tier of the zone for strike 1 to Kyle Manzardo. The left-handed hitter is 0 for 1 today. He's been really good defensively, though, for Cleveland. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. O-Town Inspections and Wit Music, thank you very, very much for the subs. I appreciate it. The balls, 2 strikes. Who y'all got, says Metro. Metro, I got the Guardians winning 5-3. The 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Kyle Manzardo. Drop 6 chairs for Drew Rasmussen today. Nice. We got Long Island in the house. I love it. Oh, I love it so, so much. That game last night made me sleep good. Today is opposite day, Pine Hawk. I slept well, too. The pitch. It's in there for a strike. I actually did sleep well. So I lied. The balls. 1 strike. Austin Hedges in the box versus Drew Rasmussen. The 0-1. And that's fouled towards the right side. No balls and 2 strikes. Pirates or Cubs? Neither. Tie. I'm just kidding. I got the Cubs today. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Drew Rasmussen. That's now 7 Ks on the day. They just cannot figure him out at all whatsoever. They can't do it. They cannot do it. Does anybody actually know if Instagram has a live feature on a Restream? On Restream. Of course, I know Instagram has a live. The pitch is in there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. That's to Petty Halpin. Tried to make an extraordinary diving catch, but it wasn't really extraordinary because it bounced off the tip of his glove. The 0-1, grounded towards the right side. Second baseman picks it up, throws it over to first, and the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's been a quick one so far. It's 1:11 p.m. Eastern Time. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. All right, TT Story says yes. Oh, it does. Go Phillies, says Duck Army. Nice. You have to use the stream key. Got you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's good to know for the next time. That game made it impossible to sleep well, thinking what do we not more? What do we not do more of it? The Phillies lose tonight. This will be the first time in Don Mattingly's career that he's been swept in a series. And it's against his former team, the New York Yankees. I don't like the headlines. Ew, get it away. Ew. Man. IG gives you a stream key, RTMP. Got you. Okay, so it's like, so I'm doing this. I'm multi-streaming on TikTok, on Twitch, and on YouTube, of course. That's what I'm doing now. So I wouldn't be able to do it just from that side of things. That's a bummer. That's too bad. Oh, man. Please keep it clean over on TikTok. Do not make dirty comments. Do not make mean comments. Do not spoil the game. Do not be a jerk. Do not do anything bad. We're here for a good time. That's all I got to say. Mets or Dodgers? Dodgers. Who pitches today for the Dodgers? Let's look at that. It's at 140. It's Freddie Peralta versus Emmett Sheehan. Yeah, Emmett's going to win. Emmett's going to win. Here's Parker Messick. Made his MLB debut on August 20th of last year. He was an all-star this year as well. Chandler Simpson is up to bat, and he punches one out to left field for a base hit. And that's how he leads off the bottom of the 5th inning. JJ, both teams putting up good defense. It's ticking me off. See, this is why people don't like low-scoring games. I get this all the time. Just score already, they say. George! Who do you like in this game? I got 5-3 Cleveland, my friend. How y'all feel about the parlay of the 5 money lines? Rays, Dodgers, Tigers, Brewers, Phillies. Bottom of the 5th, the pitch. And it's in there for a strike. The Rays. The Dodgers. The Tigers. The Brewers. And the Phillies. Just kidding. Yes to the Phillies. The balls, 1 strike. Williamson up to bat. The pitch is down for a ball. And the throw over to second base. That's going to get by the second baseman. But unfortunately, Simpson was down because he was diving on over to second. He's okay. But he didn't recognize where the ball was, and he probably would not have been able to go over to third base anyways. The ball was actually dropped by the catcher to Austin Hedges, and I think even a good throw would have gotten him out. I don't know, though. 1 ball, 1 strike. Leadoff man is now at second. The 1-1. Tapper hit over towards second. This will get Simpson over to third. Bazana plays it on a hop, throws it over to first, and there's out number 1 in the bottom of the 5th inning. I got the Dodgers, unfortunately. Yeah. It's too bad. 21 more subs to go till we get to 11,700. JJ, this is the question. Who has the 5th most richest contract in Phillies history? I really don't know. Ryan Howard? 1 out, bottom of the 5th. Mullins is going to pop up a bunt out over towards the right side. The throw to home plate. It is... Did he get him? Nope, he did not. He's safe. Let's go. That ball was popped up, but it went into no man's land. And the first baseman cut off the pitcher to make the throw to home, and Simpson got in there safely. 1-0 Tampa Bay. Threw that thing with a glove, and he was absolutely safe. I just didn't know why the umpire didn't make a call that he was safe at home plate. That's why I got a little bit confused. The pitch. This ball's popped up over towards the first base side in foul territory. Manzardo looks over his shoulder, makes the grab, and there's out number 2. 2 away. That was not a good bunt at all whatsoever, and the fact that they just were able to score a run there, that is crazy. It's a 1-0 lead for Tampa Bay. They play small ball. It works. Two outs, bottom of the 5th. Fortes up to bat, and the pitch is grounded over towards the right side. The throw on over to first is in plenty of time. That was actually Palacios who grounded out there. The inning is over. The side is retired. It's a 1-0 lead for Tampa Bay. On an RBI bunt single by the Rays. That was by Cedric Mullins. Okay, man. Finally, a run. I needed another point for my bet to hit. It's a run. A point. Guys call it points. It's funny. Jose, I don't know. I have no clue. This is the 5th highest contract. He played on the same team as Howard, Jimmy Rollins, Chase Utley, Jason Worth. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Oh, man. JJ, what's a small ball? I'm a Phillies fan. It's a great question. Yeah, the Phillies play softball. and no, I don't want this to get clipped out of context. I'm sorry. I meant to say that I really meant to say that they end up trying to hit the softball better because the ball is bigger and they can't hit the small ball. They can't do that. So no, I don't want that to get clipped out of context. That was my bad. I did not mean to do that. Got to watch out for the Clippers out there. Will you be streaming the other games too, says Metro? Yeah, okay, so basically, if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. I've been doing this for 3.5 years, okay? I go on for Phillies games. I do a lot of Phillies content on here. I usually do Sunday night baseball games, but because the Phillies are the Sunday night baseball game, I'm doing another game instead, and that's this game. Wouldn't you know? It's the Cleveland Guardians versus Tampa Bay Rays game. I usually try to do other games during the week, like during Wednesdays and Thursdays whenever the Phillies aren't playing. This week, I just had a very busy week, and over the last couple of weeks, it's actually been really busy for me because I went to All-Star Village. I'm very dedicated to the content that I do. So I'm pretty much reliable on here. If you guys like my style, if you like my energy, if you like the old school play-by-play that I do on here, you got to follow me. You got to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you're over on YouTube. No balls, 1 strike, top of the 6th, 1-0 Tampa Bay. And the 0-1 is up high for a ball. Rays couldn't sweep the Jays. No. The Rays couldn't sweep the Jays? No, they could not. I doubt that they will sweep the Guardians. Well, it's 1-0, top of the 6th. They have the lead right now. The 1-1 pitch grounded over towards second. And the throw to first base will get Stephen Kwan retired. Metro, thank you so much for the follow. Do the Dodgers take it today? I said yes to that before. Yes, I got the Dodgers today. But again, do not take my word for things, guys. Do not take my word for things. Take everything with a grain of salt. The pitch is up high for a ball. Rasmussen with 71 pitches. Jose Ramirez is up to bat. He's hitting on the left side of the plate. He's 0 for 2. He flied out to left, and he struck out swinging. We also do Eagles football and Sixers basketball as well. We're going to be doing a lot of Sixers games this year. It's going to be fun. 1-0, fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike. CP, thank you so much for the like. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Alex says, when does the game end? It goes 9 innings, my friend. That's how baseball works. 9 innings, and whoever's winning after the 9th inning, it's over. So we're in the top of the 6th right now, which means that this is the 6th inning for Cleveland. And then after their half is done, then Tampa Bay is up for the bottom of the 6th, which is their 6th inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the 1-2 pitch, and a foul ball. I'm watching the Kalshi odds change. Of course you are. Of course you are. Oh, man. You guys are hilarious, man. 1 ball, 2 strikes, Knicks in 5, says Lieutenant. Hey, I don't think the Sixers are the best team, even with LeBron. The 1-2 pitch, flied out over towards center. Mullins is there, makes the grab, and there's 2 away. I'm subbing. I can't wait for Philadelphia Eagles to make it to the bowl this year, says Thumbs. You know what's crazy, chat? Again, I brought this up earlier. And I'll actually bring this up again when we go to the bottom of the 6th. So we'll save that. I'm a Cavs fan, man. I can say I'm sick y'all got Bron. You got a championship with LeBron. He's spent a lot of years with you guys. Come on. The Sixers haven't won it since 83. I can understand if he didn't win with you guys, but y'all got your chip. Come on, man. It's all good, though. The 0-1 pitch. It's so good to see you, David. I appreciate you. The 0-1. And that's down for a... That's actually taken for a strike. And I believe Chase will challenge this. He will. He will challenge this. And that's low. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Who is the best team? If it's not the Sixers, it's the Knicks. The Knicks have the best team. You got to knock off the champions. Got to knock them off. And tell them to knock it off. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch to Chase. That's low for ball 2. Is everyone excited for NFL season to start? I can't wait. I am excited for NFL season, but I'll be honest with you, because LeBron's here, I'm more excited for NBA season. The 2-1 pitch. That's down and inside for ball 3. David, I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much for the follow over on TikTok. 3 balls, 1 strike, the 3-1 delivery. And popped up again. Foul ball. Fortes gives the look. And it'll be a souvenir. I think it'll come down to the 8th or the 9th inning, says 1,000 Swords. Do not get another walk. What game you calling next? We got the Phillies. We covered the Phillies on here. So the Phillies play at 7:20. I'll see you guys on for that. Got to get dinner after this game. Yes, I do. I'm a human. Really, JJ, you're a human? What else don't we know about you? I'm actually not a Phillies fan. I've been disguising myself as a Phillies fan over the last 3.5 years, and nobody knows except you guys. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's a 1-0 game for Tampa Bay. All right, so chat, I need you guys to think about this. I posted a YouTube short, okay, about this, but I really want you to actually think about this from what has gone on in July in Philadelphia sports. Okay, if you were to tell me that Philadelphia would host the World Cup, would also host MLB All-Star Village, that Kyle Schwarber and Bryce Harper would be in the home run derby in Philadelphia, and the Phillies would have 6 All-Stars in Philadelphia, plus the Philadelphia 76ers got Jaylen Brown, and they got LeBron James. That, to me, is what you call Christmas in July for Philadelphia. And the funny part about it is that there has been no Eagles talk. Usually, a lot of times in Philadelphia sports, in July, the Eagles take on over the conversation. The Eagles aren't even a thought right now. They're not even a thought because of what's been going on in this town for baseball and for basketball. And even when there was a little bit of hype, when the Flyers were trying to get Leo here, the Flyers were even dominating sports talk in July. Just saying. It's pretty crazy when you really think about what's been going on and how much good has been going on in Philadelphia, we're not really used to it. We're not really used to it. So, I'm just saying. It's pretty crazy. The pitch. That's in there for a strike. JJ, since the World Cup's been over, MLB has been nothing but free M-O-O-L-A to be made. What's MOLA to be made? I don't know what that means. I'm just saying, though, like, really think about it. When was the last time that, like, good things have happened in July? Like, in Philadelphia sports. Like this. It's been pretty crazy. The 0-2, grounded over towards second. The throw over to first is in plenty of time, and there's out number one. Come on, Cleveland, says Funny Clips. This dude struck out. I do strike out a lot, but I also do hit home runs, too. I know you weren't talking about me. I'm just saying, though, you're probably going to hear me strike out a bunch, but you'll still hear me hit home runs, too. 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Ryan Valade 0 for 2. Moolah means money. Got you. Pitch is outside for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. And a called strike. So now that LeBron James is in Philadelphia, does that mean that Mike Trout is coming to Philly, chat? Let me know down below. It's a 1-0 game for Tampa Bay. The 1-1 pitch is inside for ball 2. And also, we got to celebrate America's 250th birthday, too. Yes, we did. Which was why the All-Star game was in Philly, but still. 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2. That's down and inside for ball 3. We got LeBron James, Jaylen Brown, and Caldwell Pope. And we also got Anthony Simons. And we got Ariel Huckporty. And on top of that, Dean Wade. 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 called at the knees. Parker Messick with his 3rd strikeout of the day. Wash PG for prime Jaylen Brown. Almost as bad as Luka for AD. That was Luka for AD is on a whole nother level. Almost as bad. I hear what you're saying as the pitch is in there for a strike. It was pretty bad. The 0-1. That's down and away for a ball. It's pretty bad. Philly also plays in the Field of Dreams game soon. Yes, that's true. But that's not July. That's August. I hope that this will continue in August for sure. 1-1 pitch. High drive. Hit out over towards deep left center field. Not deep enough, though. The catch is made on the track by Halpin for out number 3. Caminero thought maybe he got it. He did not. And we go to the 7th inning. 1-0 is the score. It's everybody's favorite donut. I enjoyed the whole. It has the least amount of calories. That was a great one. I got to give you that. I do. I got to give you that. Can Cleveland score? Will Cleveland score? I don't know. I'm not in the future. I'm in the present tense. Other scores around Major League Baseball, we'll take a look at that right now. There are none. Yeah, major look. Yeah, because guess what? The next game starts at 1:35. Yes, it does. Diamondbacks play the Nationals at 1:35. That'll get started in 5 minutes. JD, you seen that tweet of someone Not putting $100,000 on no for LeBron not going to the 76ers. No. Send that over to my hotline though. My hotline, if you guys want to know. Are you on YouTube? Yes, you are. You're on YouTube. Here is my hotline. All right. Text it to me. 610-314-0844. Hold up a second. There it is. You'll see it over on YouTube. I wish that I could get this up on TikTok. I have to make sure that I fix that the next time that I do this. I won't be able to do it tonight, though. But text it over to me. If you find the tweet, text it to me. And let me know when you send it out. Dammy, what's up, Dammy? How you doing? What's up, Georgie? Or was that Gregory? What's up, Gregory? Pitch, grounded over towards first, play it on the hop, and Rocchio is retired. Valade just takes it over to the bag himself, and there's one away. One more strikeout, please, Parker. I'm begging you, says Gregory. I'm begging you, please. You got to get one more strikeout. And thank you for the follow, my friend. We got 21 people over on TikTok. That's the most that we've gotten so far. That is amazing. One out, top of the 7th. Travis Bazana is up. Rasmussen kicks and delivers. And a curveball at the knees taken for a called strike. Under 6.5 in this game was so free, and it was plus 113. Wow. Travis today 0 for 2. The 0-1 fouled back again. I love glazed donuts. It's okay. I love glazed donuts. Is that why you come on here? Because you can't stop glazing over me? I'm kidding. Just messing. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. And there's out number 2. Drew Rasmussen is on fire. 9 strikeouts for him. Nice. Actually foul tipped that into the glove. And Fortes hung on. I got Tampa to win. I need DeLuca to get a hit. I need a job. Just kidding, I have a job. It's this. The pitch. Looked like it was a strike. It's called a ball. It's 1 ball, no strikes. I like how you do this play-by-play. The virtual animation of the game makes it more interesting. Well, thank you very much. Unfortunately, I can't sync it up the full way, and it might be a little bit ahead. But, you know, again, I'm doing this from my own studio, and I try to be as entertaining as possible, regardless of how the game goes. The 0-1 is grounded over towards the right side. Second baseman picks it up, throws it over to first. And there's out number 3. We are going to the bottom of the 7th inning, chat. It is 1:34. This game is 1 hour, 19 minutes old, and we are heading to the bottom of the 7th. What world are we living in? This might be the fastest baseball game of the year. JJ, you jinxed it! Can't wait for fall because it's football season, NFL and college football, that I'm able to watch on YouTube and regular TV, says Jeff. I hear you. Drew's birthday is tomorrow. Yes, it is. It is tomorrow. He's like, I need to get myself in a good outing so that way I can blow out the candles and blow out the Guardians. I love your humor, JJ. Thanks. I try. I like your humor, too. You guys are all funny, man. Who's your team? Well, hold up a second. Who is my team? Who is my team? That's my team. That is my team. Yes, it is. That is my team. The Philadelphia Phillies. I'll be back on tonight to cover the Phillies. Thank God I picked Tampa to win. I don't know, man. Be careful what you wish for. It's still a 1-0 game. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Couldn't be more obvious. Yes, sir. Roadrunner is smiling than this game. Roadrunner is smiling that this game is going fast for his attention span. It's true. The Browns are going to win the Super Bowl first year in our new stadium. What's the new stadium called, David? What's the new stadium called? I don't know, JJ. Why don't you just look it up? I could. But I like asking people questions. Okay, it's a 1-0 game. How did we get here, JJ? 3 hits for Tampa Bay. 1 run scored. Cedric Mullins had an RBI bunt single over to first, and Chandler Simpson scored. It wasn't even a good bunt, by the way. But that's the difference of the game. 1-0 Tampa Bay, bottom of the 7th. Rasmussen, 7 innings, 9 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 hit, and 87 pitches. I'm not sure, and it's actually being built down the street from me. Really? Oh, dude, that's insane. That's so cool. I need 2 runs or more right now, says Henry. What's up, Henry? How you doing? Kate Smith is closing for the Guardians. I Googled it. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Yes, Kate Smith is the closer for Cleveland. But if it stands like this, might not even be used. Good. How about you, sir? Living the dream. I'm happy to see you guys on here. We have a blast. We really do. We got 20 people on TikTok. This is amazing. Guys, if you're on TikTok, spread the word. Spread the word and tell people about what we do. We're going to be back on for the Phillies game tonight. The Phillies play against the Yankees. That'll be fun. The pitch is down for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Do I like the Nats today? I never like the Nats. They're in the same division as the Phillies. 1-0 pitch, grounded over towards third. Jose has it, throws it over to first, and there's out number 1. Don't tell District Nation that. That's a guy that streams as well on YouTube. That's my friend. Do I like the Nationals today winning? Do I like the Washington Nationals winning? I don't know. Drake's on the mound for Arizona. Miles is on the mound for Washington. I'm going to go with Arizona. The pitch is in there for a strike. I plan already walking the tailgates and games, but I just love how the front office is moving right now. No balls, 1 strike, the 0-1. And this ball's poked out towards center field, and that gets down for a base hit. Chandler Simpson gets on with a 1-out single here in the bottom of the 7th inning. I don't think there is a bottom of the 9th, though, if the Rays are winning at home. I don't think so either. George! If it were my world, though, the bottom of the 9th, if you're winning in the bottom of the 9th, but you don't put up a run, you lose. That's my world. The pitch, line drive, hit out over to left field, and did he catch it, Stephen Kwan? I believe he did. The throw back over to first is not in time. So there's 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. I didn't know if he caught it or not, but obviously they had to make the throw over to second base. So Simpson is back on over at first. Everybody saw this differently, so now they're wondering if that was a catch out of left field. So remember how yesterday in the Phillies game, there was a line drive hit over towards the shortstop, Caballero. They didn't know if he caught it or not. Let's look at this again. Did Kwan catch it? I don't know. I don't know if Stephen Kwan made the catch. So therefore, there's going to be an out recorded anyways, but who is out? Because they did make the throw over to second base. Mullins was ready to go back over to first, and then he was told that the ball was still in play and that it was still a hit. I don't know. I don't know if that's a catch or not. So Kevin Cash is trying to figure out what happens with Simpson on base. Is he out? Or is it a line out? The Rays are going to challenge the call of it being a catch. You live every day for the full season. I try to be. I try to be on for as many games. I'm not on every day, but I try to be on for most days, for sure. I cover the Phillies, and I like to cover other baseball games, too. I don't know if he caught that. I think it's a hit, and I think that Stephen Kwan trapped it and made the throw over the second, so Simpson should be out, in my opinion, but we'll see what they look like, or what they look at in New York. So they call it a hit, and they're going to say that runners are over at first and second base with 1 out. Oh, my gosh. Second baseman didn't tag the bag? Wasn't even thrown over the second looking at the replay. I thought they threw it over the second. Wow. George! So Kwan did not catch it, and therefore it's a hit, and runners are over at first and second base. But they did call it a catch before. So there's 2 runners on, 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. That is unbelievable. Mullins is up, and he takes the pitch inside for a ball. Parker Messick starting to leak some oil. Oh, Cleveland went to go touch second base to try to get the force out there. That's what I'm saying. Like, they touched second base. Even with the hit, Chandler never got over to second, so it doesn't make sense. What the heck? 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, bottom of the 7th in the pitch. That's a foul ball. Not sure, it's actually being built down the street from me, dude. That's awesome. Arlen, thank you so much for the follow on TikTok. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes, bottom of the 7th, 1-0 Tampa Bay. Mullins is up. 75 pitches for Parker Messick. Gordos, thank you so much for liking the live stream. I appreciate it, my friend. 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed, and there's out number 2. And Parker records his 4th strikeout of the ball game. How many more hits until it's over? They play 9 innings. That's how baseball works. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning, so each team, after the 3rd out is recorded, each team will have batted 7 times. Then we'll go to the 8th inning. And it'll be Cleveland's 8th, and then it'll be Tampa Bay's 8th. And then they'll go to the 9th. And as long as it's not tied after the 9th inning, we go to extras. The balls, 1 strike to Nick Fortes. The 0-1 delivery, and that ball is high for a ball. Red challenge, catcher drop, call in the field was overturned. Yeah, but again, like he tagged second base. Like Simpson never made it over to second, so I don't know why he's safe there. That part doesn't make any sense. 1-1, fouled away. We need 17 more subs in order for us to get to 11,700. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 runners on, 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. Messick fires, and the pitch is down in the dirt for ball 2. Almost got away from the catcher, Hedges. Messick is in the pickle. 80 pitches for Parker. 2 runners on, 2 outs, 1-0 Rays. Bottom of the 7th. The 2-2, and before that's even thrown, Simpson goes back over to second. Messick decides not to throw it. And the at-bat will continue right now. Oh, no. I understand. The 2-2 pitch, another swing and a miss, and the inning is over. Parker Messick gets out of the jam, And we go to the 8th inning. It's still a 1-0 lead for the Tampa Bay Rays. Where else are we tapping on in from today? I didn't spoil that. I know you didn't. It was after you already said it. Well, I was just explaining what Google said. Nope, I understand what you're saying. I just still can't understand why they called him safe at second because, again, Simpson didn't even make it over to second base. You know? Let's go! Let's go. Cold MV $. Thank you so much for the follow over on TikTok. Where are we tapping on in from? Let us know down below. I know that we got South Jersey here in the chat. Who else do we got? Who else is tuning on in? And where are you tuning on in from? We got 19 people on TikTok. We got 3 people over on Twitch. And we got a good amount over on YouTube. Manitoba, Canada says send lots. Appreciate you, buddy. What's up, man? Brook Park, Ohio, says Dave. There's a lot of Ohio people on there. It's great. Hope to see you guys back on tonight for the Phillies game. If you guys like my style, come chill with us. It's a lot of fun. We need more baseball freaks. Oh, yes, we do. If you're a baseball fan like me, drop a 1 in the chat. Drop a 1 if you're a baseball freak. If you're a baseball freak, you deserve MVPs. "34 games for Garrett Cleavinger, a 3.6 ERA, 30 innings, 41 strikeouts, and 14 walks surrendered as well." Looks like David Fry is going to come on up to the plate as we're in the 8th inning. And the pitch is a slider in the zone for strike 1. Sam Watt's a baseball freak. Who else is a baseball freak? Who else is a baseball freak? Comment those ones down below. The 0-1 the Fry, fouled back towards the screen. And it's no balls and 2 strikes. Still a 1-0 Tampa Bay lead. Fry in the box has an OPS of 643. His average is at 186. And he has 6 home runs and 13 RBIs. The next pitch is down. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cleavinger kicks and deals, and that's down again for ball 2. Taylor Walls is now over at shortstop for the Rays. The 2-2 pitch, and that is a called strike 3. And Cleavinger records his first strikeout of the game. Nice. Parker Messick today, so far 7 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, and 5 strikeouts. Then Tampa Bay is taking this one home. I got my prediction heading on into the game was 5-3 Cleveland. The pitch. There's a high drive hit out over towards deep left field, and that ball is just barely foul. Hedges had the distance, but it just took foul at the last second. And it's no balls and 1 strike. It's a very quick game so far. It is. No balls, 1 strike. Cleavinger fires again. It's popped up and hit out over towards second. And that is caught for out number 2. So what's your prediction now? I still got the Guardians winning. I'm going to go 2-1 Cleveland. I do. I am going to go 2-1. What's your prediction? I like how people ask me what mine is. I want to hear what yours are. Brack, what happened to the 5-3 Guardians? I don't know. That's why I'm telling you, do not go by my word. We have a timeout taken on the bump here. 2 outs, top of the 8th inning. Rhys Hoskins is coming on up. Come on, Rhys! Do it for the Fightins! Come on! The former Philly is up to bat, and he's representing the tying run. Halpin takes a seat, and Hoskins stands up. Drop those Phillies emotes in the chat for Rhys Hoskins. Let's go! 2 outs, top of the 8th inning. Nobody on. Clevenger fires, swing and a miss. And it's no balls and 1 strike. The pitch was down the pike. Nothing in 1 to Hoskins. The pitch way inside for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ring the bell for Rhys. 1 ball, 1 strike to Hoskins. The pitch to Rhys. It's fouled back towards the screen. Rhys has not hit a homer. He actually did homer on Monday twice. Before that, though, the last time was June 19th. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hoskins. Clevenger gets set at the letters. And his 11th pitch of the inning, and it's grounded over towards shortstop. Walls picks it up, has time, throws it over to first. And we go to the bottom of the 8th inning, and Hoskins grounds out to end the 8th. It's time to go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Still a 1-0 lead for Tampa Bay. I still have chills from that postseason slam. Yeah, man, me too. I still have goosebumps from that bat spike from Rhys Hoskins. I do. And even just all his home runs in the postseason were so electric that year. I will always remember that for the rest of my life. I will always remember Gene Segura's base hit, too, on a pitch that probably should not have even been swung at. And he just poked it out to right field against the Cardinals. That base hit is going to go down as one of the best hits in Philly's modern-day history. Yeah. All right, time for us to go to the bottom of the 8th inning. That bat spike was awesome. It is. All right, folks, if you're tuning on into my channel for the very first time, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. I appreciate each and every one of you for tapping on in with us. We go on for Phillies baseball. That's mainly what we do on here. We cover the Phillies games, but we also do other baseball games, too. If you like my style, if you're, again, just a baseball fan like me, this channel is the best for you. It is. I usually do a post-game show, but after today's game, I'm not going to do it because we got to be back on tonight, and I want to make sure that I go spend time with my family. I think that family time is really important. As much as I love dedicating time to streaming and to working, I also care about family. I really do. We did 23 World Baseball Classic games this year, chat. We were up at 5 a.m. We were doing the grind. We were doing a lot of games. We've done 50 non-Phillies games this year. We also do this thing called MLB Diamond Zone, which is really cool. If you like MLB Big Inning, well, it's basically like that, except I do it like a radio style of a call. No balls, 1 strike, and the 0-1 is fouled away. We'll do another episode of Diamond Zone maybe this week. I don't know. I just have a lot going on, so I'm not going to make any promises, but we'll be doing that again soon. I do love doing Diamond Zone. The balls, 2 strikes. Taylor Walls in the box. The 0-2 pitch. High for a ball. Parker is still pitching. I don't know how much longer he's going to last, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Down and inside for ball 2. Today is my dad's 80th birthday. How many milestones do you have in the summer? It's like you guys have so many holidays in your family. It's crazy. It's cool. The 2-2 pitch. And that ball is fouled away. We're taking them to the pool with my nieces and nephew, but I will be back for tonight. Nice. Cool. Yeah, again, family time is really important. By the way, did you ever fix the hot dog roller issue? 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hoskins at first. Fry out and left. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. And there's out number 1 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Just hoping that we don't get swept by the Stankies. My father's a big Mets fan, so it's bad blood sports-wise. Do I have the sound effect? No, I don't. I don't have it. Aww. I have that one. Yeah. 1 out, bottom of the 8th inning. The pitch. It's a 4-seamer towards the outside corner for a called strike. Who you got winning the Kansas match? I don't know, man. I haven't really looked like too much into these matchups today. But if I were to pick one, I would go with Kansas City. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch to Diaz. And he grounds it over towards the left side of the mound. The throw over to first is in plenty of time. It was a 1-bouncer, and there's 2 away. My grandmom's birthday was the 22nd. Mine was the 23rd. My uncle's the 25th, and my niece is August 9th. There's so many holidays, man. I opened up the hot dog roller and cleaned it out. Still not working. Think it's a wire that needs replacing. Oh, gotcha. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th inning. When can I come on over for hot dogs? I want to get hot dogs. The pitch is up high for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to Ryan Valade. And the 1-0 pitch is high for ball 2. And my dad is July 26th, of course. This is our birthday week. It's cool. That's what it's like when the Mets win a game. It's a rare thing, but at least the Mets are just garbage at baseball, which makes it better. The 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. 16 more subs till we get to 11,700. The 2-1 pitch to Valade. Line drive, base it out towards left center field, and a sliding stop by Fry. He gets up, throws it over to second, and that's just a single. That was a really good play by Fry because he just got to that baseball. And so, a 2-out single for the Rays in the bottom of the 8th inning. I actually got a recipe for boiled water hot dogs when you put seasoning in the water. Gonna try it tonight, and I will report back. Awesome stuff. All right, we got a timeout here. We got a timeout. Stephen Vogt will say goodbye to Parker Messick. Adios. Sayonara. Shalom. It is 2:00 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday afternoon, July 26th. Cornos, thank you so much, buddy! First time here and really enjoying your commentary. Appreciate you, my friend! We got another baseball freak in the chat! Yes! Welcome aboard! Folks, again, in case you're just tuning on in for the very first time, my name is Jason Joseph. I mainly go on for Phillies games. If you don't like the Phillies, that's fine. We also do other Major League Baseball games whenever we have time, of course. And yeah, so that's what we do. We do Phillies baseball. We do other baseball games. We also do Sixers basketball, which I am really looking forward to this year now. Every game is going to be entertaining from start to finish, and I can't wait. And we also do the Eagles. Yes, we do the Eagles. People always want to know, why don't I do the Flyers? Because I'll be completely honest with you, when you're doing Flyers and Sixers, it's really taxing on the vocal cords. It really is. Just doing a lot of baseball games, to me, is a lot, you know. And it's not that I don't like hockey. It's just that it's just a lot. It really is. And I'm really looking forward to Sixers basketball this year. I really am. I'm looking forward to the Flyers, too. Don't get me wrong, but, man, this looks like it's going to be a phenomenal year for the 76ers. You going to go live today for any other games besides the Phillies? Lol, like the Dodgers. No, I'm not. I gotta eat dinner. I gotta spend time with the family. I gotta take care of some stuff around here and maybe get a couple of shorts out. Also going out to dinner, so that'll be cool. Then we'll be back for the Phillies game tonight. So I do post a lot of shorts. I do post TikTok shorts as well. I'm a busy man. I really am. I try to stay busy. I try to stay active on here. And, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th inning. Runner over at first. Caminero is up. Parker Messick still responsible for the runner over at first. He goes 7 2/3. He allows 6 hits, 1 run in this game. The new pitcher, we'll get you his name in just a few moments. The pitch is outside. This is going to be challenged by Hedges. And that is a strike. So it's overturned. Hedges is correct. He is correct. 1 ball, 1 strike. This is Colin Holderman, who's out there on the bump. He has a 1.82 ERA and 40 strikeouts on the season so far, and a total of 39 2/3 of an inning. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This will be challenged again by Hedges. It's called ball 2. Hedges says, "You're wrong again, ump. You're wrong again," and he is correct. 2 awful calls by the home plate umpire. And that is Tyler Jones. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Tapper hit over towards shortstop. Going to be a tough play. Rocchio has it. Throws it over to first, and Caminero is just out by a quarter of a step. And we go to the 9th inning. Time to go to the 9th. One last chance for the Guardians as they're getting shut out 1-0. That is the score so far. Nice. Gordos, thank you again for the follow. Puro amor. Mucho gracias, mi amigo. Appreciate you. I do. I appreciate you very, very much. 7 total bases for the Tampa Bay Rays, 6 hits, just 1 hit for Cleveland. The only hit that the Guardians had was the leadoff double by Stephen Kwan. That's it. And no surprise here, Brian Baker is going to close the game for Tampa Bay. He is 2nd in Major League Baseball in saves with 27 on the season so far. Also has a 1.60 ERA, 42 strikeouts, a .84 whip to go along with that, and a total of 39 1/3 of an inning. So he's looking to try to get his 28th save of the season. That is 31, and this is his first year as the full-time closer. Obviously, they had Fairbanks for a little bit. Now he's on Miami. He's not doing so well at Miami. He's really not. He's really not. Oh, boy. All right. So, again, we'll be back on tonight for the Phillies-Yankees game. The pitching matchup for that will be as follows. Christopher Sanchez will be on the bump for the Philadelphia Phillies. And for the New York Yankees, they have Will Warren out there tonight. Hello. Hi. How you doing, my friend? Fist pump to you. How you doing, buddy? 16 more subs on YouTube for us to get to 11,700 subscribers. Nice. 1-0 is the score. The difference in the game, a Cedric Mullins RBI bunt single. And here comes Kwan, who led off the game with a double, and this time he leads off the 9th with a ball. Thought it was a hit? No, it was not. 1-0 pitch. That looked a little bit high. That's called a strike. Guardians and the Rays still have 2 challenges left on their ABS tracker. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch. That is barely inside for ball 2. Stephen Kwan's batting average is now at 248. He's had a much better July. He was ice cold to start off the season. The 2-1 pitch, and he fouls it back towards the screen. Two balls, 2 strikes to Stephen Kwan. Baker fires, and Kwan grounds it over towards second. It's picked up, and the throw over to first is in time. There's out number 1. 1 away in the top of the 9th inning. Jose Ramirez is up next. First pitch, and that's in there for a strike. The 0-1 fouled back. The last time the Guardians scored a run was in the 9th inning of Friday's game. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, top of the 9th. Baker kicks and fires, and it's up high and away for a ball. The count is now 1-2 to Jose Ramirez. The game is not even 2 hours old. 1-2 pitch. Dribbler hit over towards the right side. It's a foul ball. The game is not even 2 hours old, chat. This one got started at 12:15, and we're in the top of the 9th. 1-0 Rays. Baker kicks, fires, and Ramirez flies one out towards deep right field, slices, foul, and out of play it goes. The 1-2 delivery, and Ramirez fouls off another one and stays alive. After the series is over, the Cleveland Guardians will start their next series off against the Reds on Monday at 7 o'clock. One ball, 2 strikes, the 1-2 pitch, and Ramirez fouls off another one and stays alive. That was a breaking ball. For Tampa Bay, they are off tomorrow, and then they play Texas on Tuesday. Next pitch, down in the dirt for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Jose Ramirez. With 1 out in the top of the 9th, the 2-2 pitch, and another foul ball by Ramirez. And it's been a long battle between Ramirez and Baker. Which one will blink first? Five seconds left on the pitch clock. The 2-2 pitch to Ramirez, high and away for ball 3. And the count is now full. Wouldn't be shocked if you throw him a breaking ball here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the 3-2 pitch, and Ramirez gets a fastball and fouls it back towards the screen. Gave him one right at the knees. A lot of 4-seamers mixed in with a couple of changeups as well. Pitch number 12 of the at-bat. Here it comes. The payoff pitch. And Ramirez flies one out towards right center field. On the run is Mullins, and he makes the catch in the alleyway. And he got the tough customer out for out number 2 in the top of the 9th inning. And so, one more out to go. Let's go. Chase DeLauder will get the bat next. And his first pitch is a changeup at the knees for strike one. No balls, one strike to Chase DeLauder. The 0-1 pitch. And that ball's tapped foul. Cleveland is down to its final strike. No balls, two strikes. The 0-2 pitch hits high and away for a ball. Again, just one hit from Cleveland, and that was to start off the game. It was a leadoff double by Quan. We're in the ninth. There's two outs, nobody on. 1-0 Tampa Bay. The 1-2 pitch, and it's high and away again for ball two. It's a great song. It's a beautiful song. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Down and away again for ball three. And it was a 0-2 count, and now it's a full count. 2 fastballs and then a changeup. Big pitch here, obviously. The 3-2 pitch. It's outside for ball four. The tying run is at first base for the Cleveland Guardians. Ryan Rocchio, 0 for 3, struck out and grounded out twice. He's up next. Baker gets set at the belt, and the first pitch is up high and away for a ball. So now he can't even find the strike zone, and he's behind against Bryan. 1 ball, no strikes. The tying runs at first. That's Chase DeLauder. The 1-0 pitch fouled back towards the screen, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Where are my Cleveland fans at? Where are they? Drop a 1 if you're a Cleveland fan. Charge! And a 2 if you're a Rays fan. The 1-1 pitch swung on and missed, and there is strike 2, and once again, Cleveland is down to its final strike, just like that. Chat's gone quiet. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the 1-2 pitch, and this ball's popped up in the foul territory. Where is it? It's over towards the third base side, and it's not going to be caught by Caminero, and the game will continue. The ball was out in front of Junior. It was angled a little bit awkwardly, but Caminero had to sort of run towards his right side, come running on in, and he missed it by about a foot. It bounced right in front of him. Not really much he could do. It wasn't really popped up for too long for him to get there. So it's still a 1-2 count to Rocchio. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and the ball game is over. Back-to-back days where Tampa Bay shuts out the Guardians, and they sweep Cleveland and take all 3 games. Ring the bell for Tampa Bay. Let's go! They got it done! Wow. They did it! It's 5 wins in a row for the Tampa Bay Rays. They got the W. Nice. Alrighty. There we go. There you have it, chat. All right, so I do hope that you guys enjoyed that call. I really appreciate for those of you who have tuned on into this. We'll be back on tonight for the Phillies game. We will definitely see each and every one of you over there. The Phillies will play against the Yankees. That game will be at 7:20 p.m. Eastern Time. It's Christopher Sanchez taking on Will Warren. We'll start our stream at 6:30, and then we'll really be on at 7 o'clock for a pregame. All right? I will see you all then. I will see you all there. Don't forget on your way out, if you're on TikTok, hit the thumbs up button, or actually, heart this stream. Share the channel out with other people. We got some TikTok shorts and some YouTube shorts to make as well. And I will see you all later tonight. Adios. I will see you all later. John, thank you so much for tuning on in over on Twitch. I appreciate you, buddy. Lila Tov, good night. See you all later.